Access has been denied of my mind by poisoning me my entire life. Access has been being denied from hijacking and hacking for my entire life. And then I'm being blocked from working. So I'm asking you to please share this message and please like and subscribe. I'm also Cobra Merdan on Facebook. It's CobraMerdan. And I'm asking if you can support me in my petitions and share my petitions. I believe that there's particular petitions that, if they had the backing and the throttle given by an influencer or a support, that they would be able to go really far in this life and be really truly valuable to not only myself but to many, many other people, hoping to reach millions. So one thing is, you ever get like one of those text codes on your phone? It just comes up randomly. You didn't ask for it, you didn't require it, but it just happens. That's what's happening to me. And they're accessing not only a shopper app through my second phone line, but they, at the gig app that I'm working for, can't allow me to know the information of those people based on their privacy rights. Even though I'm being hacked by these people, they can't allow me to know who they are and stuff like that. So that's what's happening to me here. They basically are locking me out of my own access to block my income and stop me from having an organic go at not only my regular workmanship and my normal chipper self to be able to work in my own way, but as I'm documenting everything, this is my story and I need your help to get it heard. I'm hoping that you can help me make these things viral. So, my name is Cobra Merdan, originally Matthew Merdan. I'm making a living currently on gig apps and side jobs. I'm being stopped from side jobs, even in side hustles, inside of the way that is to just stop me in plain sight of being able to work in that fashion, let alone being able to work on my gig app with what's happening here. So lately, something started happening that's stopping me from working or stopping me from gaining access to the corrective resources that are supposed to be working on the side of the victim here and not on the side of the criminal. So I'm exposing it now because this is my life and this is my safety on the line, and it's been happening on different levels throughout all time of my life. And so here's what's happening to me. I can log into my gig account using the second phone line, but I cannot log in to that same gig app on the phone number that's actually registered on the account of the gig app that I'm using. So that's obviously really weird. Next is I receive unauthentication codes or authentication codes that are like not authorized by me, that I never requested. So codes show up on my phone at random times, suggesting that somebody is trying to break in and entering basically into my own gig app of my choice. So when I'm using these methods and codes are showing up at random, when I try to use those official login methods on the regular phone line, SMS, email code, key code, pass key, QR code, or the original phone number and password, all the apps requests are being rejected, and they're saying that they're either invalid or the phone number or password is incorrect. And support chats, they say they'll escalate my issue 7-8 times or more. Then the chat just ends without any resolution. It just abruptly ends. So I have screenshots of all the chat transcripts and timestamps because I can't access the account tied to my registered phone. I'm getting blocked or gatekept from taking these gigs and earning money. That's what's gatekeeping me now. As before, it was just, working a regular job, having a proxy relationship introduced into my life to make for insane psyops and to psychologically operate around my life so that they can get away with this intense poisoning over my life. And again, I know where it's been coming from. Because not only do I know these people personally, but some of them are within my own family bloodline. So it's intentional and negligent to me personally as a person. So why this matters is that I'm losing access to my money-making account. It isn't just about the financial attack, it's very personal. If someone can control who gets to pay you and how they're paying you and who doesn't, they literally control my ability to survive. It's affecting my mood, my independence, my relationships, my safety, having unauthorized access to my home. It's me being prevented from working on my own grind and me being gatekept from my own workmanship in that mood that it sets within, because you know that it's deliberate, and these attacks are deliberate to gatekeep me from my own availability of mind, my own availability of self, and my own availability to even reach discovery and realize what's been happening to me, which is why they needed me dead. So that they didn't get me dead, and like I've made content before about that, me calling my own brother that next day just to see that specific reaction. And out of the reaction that I got, he was very surprised that I was even still alive. So, not to mention, he's also said that he thought his plan was genius, and that he'll take it as a compliment that I was saying that it was some genius plan of his to work up this mission over my life to take control of my life and leave me for dead. Well, and he says, well, I'll take that as a compliment because I'm a genius. I said, yeah, well, genius is one thing, but wisdom is a total other. And I wouldn't consider what you did very wise at all, sir. So this is coming from places that it should never have come from. And now what's to be happening and what to look for is, if there's any investigations being done in that matter, is SIM cloning, porting, or unauthorized access to the phone number linked to my account. Because if they're able to get away with that, someone is interfering with the authentication flow, getting codes that I didn't request, or blocking my legitimate login attempts and gatekeeping me from people who I want to work for or how I want to work, ultimately stopping me from work, which is why I'm asking you to please share and spread this message. Thanks for being here. I have more to say. I'll talk later. Bye.